Hello, good evening. Tonight we're going to start with the Gewürztraminer, and our first one is Dr. Frankenstein. This is why you need to do it, 'cause I can't do this.
You want me to do it?
Go for it, Chris.
Go ahead.
Take 3.
Good evening. Tonight we're going to be tasting Gewürztraminer. This will be Dr. Konstantin Frank. It's out of New York. I've heard a lot about it. 2017, Finger Lakes. Awfully excited. I've been waiting for a white that I've liked for about a month now.
But Chris, they've all been good so far, you have to admit.
Yes, they have. They've been surprisingly good. But I know that I like Gewürztraminer, so I'm excited, even more excited.
Well, Gewürztraminer was one of my first whites that I was introduced to with wine. And haven't had a lot lately, but looking forward to getting back into it. And right away I can smell like the apricots maybe.
Oh yeah, it's good.
I thought you were supposed to sniff.
I did.
Swirl. So
For me, I wasn't getting a lot of fruit. I was getting more spice. And then that sip, there's a little bit of sweetness, but a lot real spicy.
Sweetness doesn't stay around very long when the spice kind of takes over.
really good. Yeah. Yeah, you think it's going to be fruity and kind of sweet, but
It's a sweetness, but it is spicy.
yeah, but then as it clears more back on your palate, it'll that tingly spiciness. It's good.
Great start to our Gewürztraminer tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of interesting. I didn't get this with the other whites. It's a little warming. Like I can almost feel the alcohol.
You know, most Gewürztraminers are very mineral forward. This one has it, but it's subtle.
And it's got just enough like subtle fruit to make it approachable.
I like it just on its own, but we do have some good food pairings we've prepared. And
So I just tried a green apple. I like that combination.
Angela, what are some of the foods you made?
We made a curry chicken crostini. It's kind of like a curry chicken salad on top of a crostini. Stuffed grilled mini peppers with goat cheese and cream cheese and some herbs. What about you?
Also marinated kind of like a curry chicken satay with a peanut butter sauce, a crostini with goat cheese, prosciutto, honey drizzle, and slice of peach on top with a little basil garnish. One thing was interesting about Gewürztraminer that I don't think we've ever had yet so far is artichoke was a recommended pairing. That artichokes are very hard to pair with wine, that they're difficult, but Gewürztraminer is good for it. So who doesn't love a good, nice, fatty, creamy spinach and artichoke dip?
I thought about making that as well, and I was like, oh, I didn't, but it was definitely tempting.
What else do we have?
I saw creme brulee in the background.
Oh yes, for dessert, a creme brulee.
Man, you guys are lucky. I was looking at that. I saw it in your Pinterest, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be fantastic.
And
Wow. So I just had a bite of the artichoke.
really good.
Really good.
What else?
Knew I should have done that.
So for fruits, we have pears, a green pear, and a green Granny Smith apple. So that you said that was okay though, it wasn't too tart. And then grapes and dried apricots. You had said dried fruits. So the only dried fruit we have here is dried apricot. We just have 2 kinds of cheese, one was I think there was a recommendation was like a Swiss, so I have a Jarlsberg and Gouda, like regular, not smoked Gouda, regular Gouda. And what kind of fruits you guys had some other fruits and nuts, right?
We have more of like a mixed dried fruit. So there's apricot and there are a bunch of other ones. There's apple, it looks like mango, nuts, like a mixed nuts. They said nuts, especially like almonds, which are available in our mixed nuts. Fruit-wise, blackberries and strawberries.
Is that the next one already, or are you just topping off your glass?
No, just a little more splash of the
Dr. Frank.
Not Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Constantine.
Frankenstein wine.
Dr. Konstantin Frank. This is a good recommendation for curry dishes. So how was your
I thought it was good. I didn't see it bring anything special out.
I liked the curry chicken crostini, but it didn't like wow me with the wine.
So let me go through that a little bit before we pour our next one. So it's 100% Gewürztraminer. It's sourced from 2 different vineyards. One on Seneca Lake, or it's called Seneca Estates, and the other one is called, I believe, Kruka Estate. No malolactic, aged on the lees for 5 months, which is really surprising because I don't taste any of the creaminess.
That long, right?
So 1.2% residual sugar. You want to guess on the alcohol?
13.
12 and a half?
13.3.
Wow.
Yes.
High five.
High five. Our next wine is the 2018 Goulash, and this is from Sonoma. And this is an estates grown, estate produced wine out of Sonoma. So I'm really looking forward to this one. The vineyard is located 35 miles north of San Francisco. It's in the valley. So, and one interesting thing I found out about this was that it's 150 feet below sea level. You get to, a morning ocean breeze, all that cool air is going to settle right into the valley. And that's what really makes the fruit forward come out.
That's amazing. It's 150 feet below sea level.
And they're also saying that this is like an ancient seabed. So there's a lot of sediments and a lot of minerals that are in soil. We didn't get any information on residual sugar, but what we do know about it is that it's aged in 90% stainless and 10% in neutral oak.
Not as fruity, I think.
No, this is not as aromatic.
I'm picking up citrus.
Yes.
Not as much as a Sauvignon Blanc, but yeah, I got it. I'm calling it.
I don't notice the spiciness that I smelled in the other either.
This one, did you guys taste it yet?
No.
It's earthy compared to the other one. At least that's my perception of it.
I think this one holds up. So the crostini with the chicken salad, curried chicken salad, it holds up a little bit better, or marries a little bit better with it.
So far with this one, the chicken curry was a better pairing.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed on their wine page, they also say right at the bottom, they say during winemaking, we freeze a small portion of the fruit to develop the mid palate of the wine, which I've never heard of that before. I think that's really interesting. What tastes do we pick up in our mid palate?
Pepperiness.
Yeah, the mid palate is where you sense bitterness.
Yeah.
Bitterness. Lou, have you ever heard of besides an ice wine, have you ever heard somebody freezing grapes to change the taste or affect the palate?
No, this is the first time I've come across that.
I agree. I've never heard of that before.
So what do you think so far, Chris? You enjoyed it?
I like it. It seemed to pair a little bit better with our main dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Does not go good with dried prunes. So, but the other dried fruit it was good with. So, It was also really good with nuts, especially the almonds, I thought.
The nuts we found in our pantry were some walnuts. Like you liked it.
No, to the walnuts. That was a lemon.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe the walnuts aren't good. I don't know. That's possible.
They're fine.
Between the Dr. Constantine
Frankenstein.
I
call it Frankenstein.
I like the name.
or the Gundlach, what was your thoughts? What's your favorite?
I think I like the flavors in the Dr. Frankenstein a little bit better, but with pairing with food, I like the Gundlach better with food.
I agree. Exactly.
Similar thoughts. I like the Dr. Constantine for drinkability,
Yes.
for food pairing, for California wine.
Especially, I would say for like a stronger spiced dishes, I would definitely go with this California. It is just so bold. It is great. It's just bold and long finish.
Definitely need food with it.
It's like you do need, it's like a big red. Like you need food with it.
It's funny, for a light-bodied wine, it's got a lot of flavor.
Yeah, right, and it stays. And I think the Dr. Frank, I liked it like from the first sip. Like you don't need to have this with food. You could just enjoy this, on a Friday night.
But these are both Friday Fun wines.
Yes.
I agree.
Definitely.
Friday
Friday
fun
Fun Wines.
Friday Fun.
Cheers.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Till next time.
Till
Till
next time.